From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
Nice to see. Looks like in the Trinidad area, north of Trinidad, we're seeing a little bit of clearing here, and so going to get to some blue skies for some of us. I don't anticipate it to entirely clear out for everybody. I think there's still going to be some patchy low clouds and some clouds in general out there, but I think there's also going to be some patchy spots like what we see here with some blue sky in there. So overall, things are a little bit better out there for some of us. The cooling trend we've been talking about all week long for the inland areas and for the mountains, that peaks today. We're going to see the temperatures kind of peak in their cooling trend today. Possibility for some thunderstorms in Trinity County. Slim chances today. I think the best chances will be tomorrow, but Saturday even slimmer chances as well. But then warming up again this weekend for the inland areas in particular. In fact, here's the trend. There you can see temperatures going up into the weekend, over 100 degrees here especially for Weaverville, but then they drop back down again. Now what you're not seeing here is that temperatures will start to go back up toward the end of next week. So a bit of a roller coaster ride with those temperatures. So for today, yeah, about upper 80s to about 90 inland, and for the coast should be somewhere in the low 60s. Here's a look at your Trinity County forecast in low 90s, 93 degrees for Weaverville, 91 Hayfork, and Lewiston, a high today of about 93 degrees. So there's that heat, this elongated ridge of high pressure that's allowing those temperatures to increase as we do go into, say, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? But then as we go into Monday, Tuesday, see this cooler air here? This is actually going to kind of ride to our north. Now, it's not going to be over us. And really, by main definition here, this is not a massive cool air mass. But what it is, it's a cooler air mass, right? So what it's doing is as it rises to the north, it suppresses that heat, and our temperatures drop as a result as we go to Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. But then that moves back up to the north and east. And what we're going to see happen is we're going to see kind of, you see right here, this is just kind of a broad ridge of high pressure. It's not terribly strong, but what it will do is allow our temperatures to increase again going into the end of next week and into that next weekend. So another thing I've got my eyes on is the monsoon moisture, which is mainly off to our east. It is coming into parts of Northern California, including even Trinity County. But that we're getting on the very western fringe of that. We also have these disturbances off to the west that could also help to promote some of that thunderstorm activity. Now we'll get into that in a second. I just want to show you what we've got here for the rest of the day today. See how we're starting to see more clouds begin to move in? I don't think it's going to be hard for many of the areas to clear out entirely today. Tomorrow morning, looking at areas of dense fog. Tomorrow afternoon, actually probably a better chance for some clearing. So we'll have to see if we get to see some more sunshine for many of us along the coast tomorrow. Now we go into Saturday morning, more dense fog in some areas, and then Saturday afternoon, once again, having a difficult time clearing out, but you can see some patchy areas with a little bit of clearing out there along the coast. So here is a look at the chance for thunderstorms. Let's take you to the rest of this afternoon. Now, we're seeing a few pop-ups here and there in western Siskiyou County, even parts of northern Trinity County, mainly in the form of a light shower, but it's so dry out there, the chances of it reaching the ground are slim to none. So overall, I don't expect a lot of activity, if any at all, today. But tomorrow, that's a different story. Because as we go into 2 p.m. on Friday, you see around northern Trinity County, we're seeing chances for activity, not to mention off into Siskiyou County. Now we're taking to about 7 p.m. on Friday. You see how we're seeing the most of it into Siskiyou County, but we can see some activity in Trinity County as well. Then we go into Friday night, it's gone. And then we take you into Saturday. Now Saturday, we're seeing some activity trying to develop here, 5 p.m. on Saturday. So we can't rule out an isolated thunderstorm on Saturday as well. All right, let's take you out to the marine forecast here. Here are your wave heights. There you can see for today, about 4 feet. We take you into Friday, they're going to increase from 4 to about 7 feet. All right, so we take a look at your marine forecast for today. Those winds will be from the northwest at 5 to 10 knots. Your waves from the northwest at 3 feet at 8 seconds. And no advisories for today, but as you know, as I mentioned here, those wave heights will be increasing, so just be aware of that. Temperatures today for the coast in the low 60s, about 61 for Crescent City, 69 though in Fortuna. There are those temperatures a bit warmer inland, especially out in Trinity County with temperatures low 90s, although Ruth about 82, 88 for Trinity Center, 89 Hoopa and Willow Creek about 91, and how about Garberville with a high of about 80 degrees today. So looking at your 7-day outlook, here's what it looks like. So I got a slight chance today, best chance will be on Friday, and another slight chance for Trinity County on Saturday, especially say Weaverville northward. Hoopa, inland areas of Del Norte and Humboldt counties should be dry. I don't anticipate any thunderstorms there. The main story will be temperatures dropping today, going back up, maybe even some triple-digit heat before we drop back down again next Tuesday and Wednesday. And for the coasts, looking at partly to mostly cloudy skies, some afternoons better than others, and some areas better than others to see some afternoon clearing. Otherwise, highs mainly in the low to mid 60s.